Earlier this year, I completed my Void Waker, and along the way, I picked up a Ring of the Gods. This was an item that I really wanted because of the plans I had later in the year, and it's time to take the next step towards those plans. I want to complete the Inferno, pick up an Infernal Cape, and prove to myself that I am good enough. But before that can come to fruition, I need to get an item or two. The item that we are going for today is the Blood Quartz from Vardorvis. This allows me to make the Blood Ancient Scepter, which is going to be vital in making the Inferno just that little bit easier. But more on that later. Well, I can't just PVM all the time. We're in Iron, and that means I need to get back on the herb runs. I have a boatload of seeds that were farmed up over the course of my Tombs runs, and now it's time to use them. Currently doing the 6 Toadflax seeds in the patches that can die and 3 Snapdragon seeds in the disease-free patches, which should lead to having a staple of brews and restores in the bank at all times. Alongside that farming, I gotta make more Ultra Compost. Thankfully, the Void Waker grind also blessed me with more Super Compost than I'll ever need. Just need to add some Volcanic Ash to it to turn it Ultra. Let's see what the final tally is. 915 Ultra Compost. Still have more in the bank, Super Compost wise. I just need to mine more ash to make it if I ever run out. But adding the buckets noted to my bottomless bucket, and I have just about 2,000 charges now. The first grind of the episode is going to be Vardorvis. I've already done 4 kills back when Desert Treasure 2 came out, and I gave up on learning it pretty quickly and proceeded to just go to Leviathan and be insanely dry there instead. Hopefully, I've come back now with better skills and better knowledge about the boss, and we'll get through more than 4 kills before giving up, and I start liking it more. For Vardorvis specifically, it drops the Ultra Vestige, which is the upgraded Berserker's Ring. Alongside that, getting more Virtus pieces or ingots would be great, but the main goal is the aforementioned 1 in 200 Blood Quartz. It also has some bad luck mitigation in it, making it very hard to go super dry on. I think maybe I'll get a Vardorvis drop before the quartz, but I'm not too optimistic on spooning the Ultra Vestige due to the anti-dry / anti-spoon mechanics with the 3 rolls for them. Editing Waswere here. I just wanted to mention that thankfully I did all this prior to the Fang nerf / Scythe buff, which made these kills super nice, super easy. I'll touch on how that impacts things when I get back to Vardorvis, whenever that happens, when I go to do the full rest of the drops from it. Not too shabby, got myself a new personal best at 139 on the first kill, and I also got a supply drop, meaning that I can try a 2-kill trip. Hopefully I can improve on this and start to consistently get 2-kill trips even when I'm not getting supply drops. Well, that was quick. The Strangle Tablet has been obtained on kill count number 8. Still learning, still taking a lot of damage. This Strangle Tablet is actually super nice to get early because I can now teleport much closer to Vardorvis instead of taking the long-ass run from the Chamber's Fairy Ring. I can use it on the Ring of Shadows and it takes me to the middle of the Stranglewood. It's not right beside the boss, but it's close enough that I don't feel like I'm running to Nightmare every single trip I do. From the pyramid, I just walk northwest and I'm basically there. New personal best, Fang is going in hard, down to 133. 200 Raw Shark, that is a really nice common drop to see. I know I got a lot of raw hard food in the bank from Toa with sharks and mantas, but I want to avoid catching my own hard food as much as possible. It's just so slow. Though I will make an exception for camp ones due to how quick they are. I forgot that these existed, but that is another Awakener's Orb to be added to the collection and to never be used. The orange text trolled me a little bit, but I knew it couldn't be the Ultra yet. There is the first actual Vardorvis drop, Chromium Ingot number 4. Always good to get these. I need a total of 12 for all the rings, so until then, I'm going to be super happy to get them. There we go. A perfect kill and a personal best. Unfortunately, not a good drop. Let's go! That is a 107 kill, and I barely used any food in that kill. Felt real good. There is 100 kills at Vardorvis. I'm starting to get a little bit better, and my chance of getting perfect kills has gone up considerably. Like the 150 Dragon Darts in my inventory is from a perfect kill, and I'm about to start my 3rd kill of the trip. Both are real nice to see. How the bad luck mitigation works is that every other kill, the denominator on the drop rate decreases by 1. So for me, at 100 kills, the drop rate has been reduced by 50 and is now at 1 in 150 instead of the original 1 in 200. This stops once you've reached 300 kills and the drop rate has maximized at 1 in 50. It's very hard to go dry on this, so I think I'll get to it before I hit that 300 point, which is my short-term kill count goal. Crazy little occurrence here. Got myself a 67 Addy-Ore kill. Before that, there was also 67 Addy-Ore. Kill before that was also 67 Addy-Ore. And then I got a supply drop in between. But if you scroll up to the kill before that, I also got a 67 Addy-Ore drop. So 4 out of 5 kills were 67 Addy-Ore. And because 67 is the perfect kill common amount, that means I had at least 4 out of my last 5 kills at perfect. There is ingot number 5. If only I had a vestige to use it on. 1.7 mil in bank value added. I think that's my 30th or so orb. Yep, 31 orbs so far. I don't think I'll ever get Blood Torva. I don't have a main to practice on, and these high pressure limited attempts type of challenges are exactly the kind of high pressure situations that I crack at. First time I've seen this drop, that is 60 Onyx Bolts E. Not too bad on the Alk front as they Alk for 9k each, meaning I just got 540k in Alks in one kill. Why couldn't have been on a perfect kill? Also, over the drop rate for the Scepter piece at 207 kills. Decided to send a Toa, got a duo done, and I was lucky enough to get a purple. No more 50 kills between purples, but we still got one more layer of RNG, and that is getting an actually good purple. And it's a light bearer. Man, why do I even bother? The luck here is so trash. There is the Blood Quartz, kill 229, so slightly over the original drop rate. I think with the bad luck mitigation, I was probably around 2 times drop rate. I can attach the Blood Quartz to the Ancient Scepter, providing an extra passive. Each element has their own passive when it's added to the Scepter. The Blood passive is that it allows overhealing by up to 10% of your maximum HP, which for me at 99 means I can overheal up to 108. This is going to be huge for the Inferno because starting a tough wave with an extra 9 HP might be the difference between brewing and not brewing, or the difference between dying and not dying. On top of the blood-specific effects, the Ancient Scepter itself has a passive that makes Ancient Magics 10% more effective. This pumps up Blood Barrage healing from 25% to 27.5%. With my Inferno setup, my max hit is going to be 34, and with a little bit of math being done, I can see that my average healing goes from 3.89 per successful hit to 4.20 per successful hit. Not too crazy of a buff, but across 69 waves, that will definitely add up to some food saved. That is now the last quote-unquote item that I needed for the Inferno. I have my full setup. The only problem is, well, I'm going on vacation for a week and 3 days, and I do not think it would be wise to start and then not play for a week and forget everything I learned in those 3 days. And what does an Iron do when they don't know what to do? They go to Toa. Well, I don't need a piece of Masori to complete the Inferno. It would be massive as it's a major DPS increase on everything in the Inferno. Might as well try to get a piece, you know. Looking at some DPS calculators, it would be an extra 8% damage on Zuck and an extra 6% damage on Majors if I were to pull the Masori body. Oh my god, I got another purple. They're coming around, I feel it. Hoping for the best, expecting the worst. Turned on the Blue Heart Prayer, it'll pop up when I get the drop. Come on, please be something good. Please be something good. There's no way. I've gotten 3 Light Bearers in the span of 5 Toas. What the fuck? Well, I just got back-to-back purples. That's a first. I swear to God, if this is a fucking Light Bearer, I think I may just log out until my vacation starts.
I'm clicking it. I'm walking away. I can't even look at the screen right now.
No. Why? Oh, Ward. Oh my god, at least my purple rate is turning around, but man, this purple split is horrible. I have 4 purples and 6 kills, and I'm not even happy. Well, I didn't get the back 3 back, but hey, you can't win them all. And with the purples I'm getting, I'd almost rather have white chests at this point. So they buffed the scythe alongside the fang nerf today, which means it has plus 15 additional slash accuracy. This will be a sizable DPS increase everywhere I use the scythe, which is basically just Theater of Blood. The way I think of it is that Jagex just gave me a Bellator ring for free at all times while using the scythe. I'm sure I'm going to notice an uptick in my accuracy, and I'm hopeful that they will release more content in the future that is slash based and I can wreck with the scythe, because it's a little depressing to only use a mega rare in one spot, and that's the spot where you get it. This is one of the weirder raids I've done in a while. I may have forgot to equip my amethyst arrows before the raid, and I didn't notice until the first time that I used the twisted bow, which is on Zabak, about 25 minutes into the raid. Instead of teleporting out like I normally would, I was angry and said, fuck it, we are doing this raid. Zabak was an 8-minute affair that involved a combination of blowpiping it and flinching it with the fang. For phase 3 wardens, I just kept the fang on and clapped his ass. Safe to say, I can probably do fancy feet now, but definitely missed the 40-minute timer on this raid. And this is going to be the last Tombs raid before I go skiing for a week. And because it's the last one, I will juice it to see if I get a purple. I'm really excited to get out there and be out in nature, and I think it'll be a good mental reset for me. And I'll be able to come back refreshed, get the Inferno done, and potentially pick up a Toa unique or 2. As expected, white chest, them's the breaks with Toa. While I am gone, I will be primarily playing on mobile and won't be recording. So I'm going to leave you off here. Bit of a short video, potentially my shortest one yet, but that's just how it worked out with the vacation lining up halfway through. And I did get my main goal of the video done with the Blood Ancient Scepter. I have a bunch to do on mobile between finishing off 99 woodcutting, cooking up all that raw food, and doing as many herb and birdhouse runs as I can muster. But if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below and have a good one.